Welcome back. Another episode of the A&T podcast. As you can see, we are down one member. Zach could not make it. He's studying for a big exam. So hopefully he does good. But
Right. Hey, W studying in the chat.
but got another week. I'm going to be hosting again this week. We'll see if Tavius wants to host next week, or maybe even Zach if he wants to. But we'll kind of go ahead and let us know down in the comment section who you want hosting next or who you like hosting. I know I already messed up. I didn't have the applause and all that stuff, the sound effects like Tavius does. But got a lot of exciting things going on right now. We got NHL going on. They just opening day was today. So we'll see kind of how the season goes on. Tavius, do you know when your team plays? I know my Mammoths play on Thursday against the Avalanche, so I gotta wait a couple days.
We play
But okay, um, but that's exciting stuff. We're getting.
Toronto.
You guys got Toronto.
I think we typically start the year playing Toronto. Yeah,
But now we're starting to get into full swing of sports again. We got that going on. NBA preseason just tipped off, and then we're still in the middle of playoffs for the MLB. Got a wild game going on right now with the Blue Jays and the Yankees. We're tied at 6-6 in the fifth. Then the Yankees were able to get two scores. One was a home run, the other one was a run in. So it's 8-6 right now in the bottom of the sixth with one out. Keep an eye on that game. Tomorrow we got four games. The Marlins, Tigers, Brewers, Cubs, if necessary, Blue Jays, Yankees, and then Phillies, Dodgers. So got to keep our eyes out on that. I know my team that I picked to win the World Series is not looking too hot right now, down 2-0 against the Dodgers. Tavius, who'd you pick? Did you pick the Dodgers?
Dodgers.
Yeah. Yeah. And then who did Zach pick? I totally forgot.
Didn't he pick Phillies?
No. I don't know who he picked. I can't remember. But I do remember that he said that the Cubs were going to beat the Brewers.
He
That's wrong,
wanted,
right?
I think the Mariners.
Mariners, that sounds about right. Which they are up 2-1. So we'll see if they can close it out tomorrow.
After a big old rain delay.
Yeah. But I do remember he picked the Cubs to beat the Brewers. And right now they're down 2-0. So I believe they are in Wrigleyville tomorrow. So we'll see if the Cubs can get a win at home and keep it alive. But other than that, we got football to talk about. We had a fantastic weekend of football. A lot of top ranked teams going down in college. A lot of good games in NFL. So let's go ahead and get talking about NFL.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Look at him.
Let's go ahead and see who came out on top on the NFL side of things. And if I am not mistaken, don't look now. Is that Tavius winning a week? First week of the season?
You know, it won't be the first week. Oh, I guess it was the first week. But it won't be the last week. You know what I mean? Yeah, it was a great week.
Yeah, you were seeing the field pretty well. What was the thought process behind it all?
When you watch as much football as me, and you start getting, I told y'all, it's going to take about 4 weeks. Now I'm going to start understanding how these teams play, their strengths and weaknesses, and how other teams can exploit it, or how other teams don't take advantage of it. And I think that's what I did this week. I think there was like 3 or 4 picks where it was just me on that island, and I thrived. What can I say?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, we'll see. This was 1 week. We'll see if you can continue this. I'm leading the total picks but you did get this week, so kudos to you. Me and Zach tied. Uh, but any games in particular that you want to kind of point out and talk about? I mean, there's a couple games that I do want to add, but I'll go ahead and give you the floor for NFL.
Yeah, going through, I mean, Thursday night, great game, start the week. San Fran pulling out the win in overtime. It was the Rams game to lose. That 4th-and-1 call, I don't know if you watched it. It's 4th-and-1. They line up, I-form offset, motion receiver down, run the ball to the right. 49ers knew it was coming.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, even Sean McVay came out and said, I need a better play call there. So, I mean, all it took was one play. So 49ers stole one. They keep stealing ones. Mac Jones, there were a lot of debates. Mac Jones or Brock Purdy. And I just think, you know, the system makes quarterbacks. You know, especially with San Fran, it's a great system. So if you got a quarterback that can understand it and read their keys, you'll find success. Minnesota, easy dub against Cleveland, even though Dylan Gabriel looked solid, kept it close. They need some Carson magic at the end of that in London. So we'll see how Cleveland looks. Big news today. Cleveland traded Joe Flacco to the Bengals.
He did. They did.
I'm going to say right now, awful decision. Awful.
Really?
See, you had a quarterback who just threw 8 picks in 3 games.
Yeah.
And you're going to trade for a quarterback who threw 6 picks in 3 games. Makes no sense.
Do you know who Cincy plays this week?
Cleveland.
No.
They don't play Cleveland?
No, Cincy plays Green Bay. So a lot of Packers fans are like, what the heck? Why are they trading Joe Flacco, who just beat us not too long ago, to come over here, and now we got to play him again?
Yeah, I mean, I would have rather see them trade for Jameis.
Yeah.
But unless the Giants were asking too much for Jameis, which I don't imagine them doing, but I don't know. It's questionable decisions by Cincy. I mean, everyone was saying Jake Browning was the second best backup in the league. Gonna be lucky to have a job next year. Indy, I was at the game, as y'all know. Blowout. I mean, I could go on a rant right now, but I won't. All I gotta say is we showed up and missed the whole first quarter. It wasn't my fault.
Wait, what?
Don't even get me started. We left an hour later. Ended up missing the whole first quarter.
Did you guys not understand time change?
I was ready to leave by 8:30. Putting that out there. The person I was with wasn't. So. So that kind of played into my experience not being the best at Lucas Oil. I mean, it's also like I felt like I was at a high school football game. You know.
Yeah. What was the score whenever you got in there?
3-0 Raiders.
Oh, okay, because I was thinking
they
that.
scored 40 straight points.
Yeah.
It just felt like a high school football game. I don't know. It's hard to explain. Prices were good though. The stadium itself is a nice stadium. Like not a bad seat. Structure's cool. Environment.
It was
cool.
open, wasn't it?
Nope.
They didn't have it all open?
It wasn't open. And Indianapolis traffic structure, awful.
Yeah.
Why do you have so many one-way streets? There ain't that many people that live there.
Yeah.
You got one way, it's like a square, one ways.
Yeah.
Makes no sense.
I completely agree.
But yeah, I mean, will I ever go back? Only if the Saints play.
Really?
If y'all Post fans, I'm sorry. You got a bad stadium. Bottom 10 for sure.
Wow.
Bottom 10 for sure.
Wow.
Bottom 10 for sure.
Wow.
Um, then my Saints. Um,
Got the first one of the season.
First one of the season, knew it was gonna come. We just had to get the monkeys off our backs. Finally did. We'll see if we can ride this momentum for another week, or we'll get into that later. But I will say this: Blake Groupie, you have one more game, brother. You got one more game. If you miss a field goal, you take off the captain's badge or cut. Kellen Moore needs to bring in a kicker this week. Sign him for the practice squad. Have him compete. Because apparently Groupie was lights out in training camp when he was under competition. He gets the starting job. Okay, I can miss some kicks now.
Mm-hmm.
That ain't how that works.
Relaxes.
Bring in a kicker. Let's do some competition. Let's get him back in form. All right, it's unacceptable. You're the captain. I get you miss a field goal here and there. We're human. But I expect 80%, not 66. Come on. Proud of my boys, though. Got that first one. Let's keep stacking them. Dallas blew them out. Nothing to say. Philadelphia. They got Philadelphia. The Broncos came back down 18 points and beat them at their own game. I don't know what they're doing on offense. I think they're listening to the media too much. Y'all got to do what y'all do. Saquon getting 6 carries is crazy.
That is crazy.
Offensive coordinator, figure it out. Come on. Y'all got here running the ball, let's stay running the ball. If you got an unhappy receiver, trade him. Come on. We all want to do more. Make A.J. Brown happy or win Super Bowls? Tell me. Miami, Carolina. It was Miami's game to lose. Don't know how Carolina came back.
Yeah.
Carolina's now done that twice. I don't get it. Houston, Baltimore. I honestly don't know why y'all picked Baltimore. Baltimore is the worst defense in the league, and Lamar Jackson's hurt. They looked awful. They're about to look awful again.
Yeah.
Even when Lamar comes back, they'll be able to put up points, but defense can't stop nobody. It makes no sense.
Yeah. They're also injured on the defensive side.
They are, but they still got talent on there.
Yeah.
All their DBs are healthy, and they're getting just torched.
Well, they just signed CJGJ.
Why'd you just call him that?
Because that's what Pat McAfee calls him, and it's got a nice ring to it.
Yeah, sure it does. I don't know why Houston cut him. There's something that happened there.
Yeah, he sparked the comeback win against Tampa whenever Baker was down. He talked crap, and then he shot up, and then they lost the game, so they cut him. No, I think there's something else that happened in the locker room or something, and they had to cut him.
He's a Florida boy. They got suspect character. Let's be real.
Okay.
But Arizona, they pooped themselves.
This was hard to watch if you were an Arizona fan. Kyler Murray getting a concussion for the ball snapping, hitting him in the face. Got a running back who had a breakaway touchdown and flicks the ball right before. Some people will say he might have had control, but you don't do that. Especially after the week before watching Indy.
I agree, but that's a touchdown.
Listen, I get it, but why are you doing that? After the week before Indy shot themselves in the foot by the dude trying to celebrate, fumbles the ball, goes and loses it there.
Yeah.
Don't touchdown.
Yeah,
So then this guy,
yeah,
this guy wants to again celebrate early, flick the ball, and it bites him in the butt. Come on, I would expect that at the college level, professional level. That's unacceptable. It's unacceptable anywhere, honestly, but I would rather it be on the college level.
Gannon got fined $100K for what he did to the running back.
No, I did not see that.
Basically, Gannon was yelling in his face and gave him
Oh,
a chest tap.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, I don't know if it was a tap.
I mean, okay,
He
he
did it
gave him a
twice.
good right. Got
Yeah,
fined 100K for that.
yeah. Well, he's lucky he still has a job from what I
Okay, I
heard.
don't think that's fireable.
I I'm just saying, like the first one I get totally boom boom, right? Whatever, but it was like the walk back was like unnecessary. Like, he didn't need to do the second one.
I mean, he's fired. I mean, he realized at that point, like, if we don't clean it up, we're gonna lose to these boys, and they did.
Yeah. But then the pinball touchdown, did you see that?
Oh yeah, that was crazy.
Wildest
I don't
thing
know
I've
how
ever
they. I don't know
seen.
how they called that an interception
I don't know.
because
But
he caught it and he's falling, and then
yeah.
when he hits the ground, like I would consider that's not a catch.
Yeah. But
But, I mean, I think it was scripted that if Spencer Rattler gets his first win, Cam Ward has to get his first win too, no matter.
hmm,
I think it's scripted. It has to be.
might be.
Anywho, Seattle, Tampa, great game.
Great game.
Top three game of the year.
I I'd agree.
I mean, those Seattle's to lose, and then they throw a pick as they're going to go down and kick the game-winning field goal.
Yep.
Tampa Bay keeps finding ways to win, kind of like Philly, but they're doing it in like extreme fashion every week. I don't know if it's sustainable. It's fun to watch. It's not
Hmm.
sustainable,
Yeah.
so they got to figure out that. But good on them for finding ways to win. Detroit, Cincinnati. I mean, Jay Browning. We just talked about it. They got benched. Joe Flacco's going to come save the day, I guess. Funny how that works.
Yeah.
Um, Detroit also looks good. Chargers, Commanders.
Commanders.
I almost said Redskins.
Hey, night. Hey.
Uh,
I was gonna say nice save, but you said it anyways.
yeah. JD5 took a while to get going, but once they got going, I mean, him and the Croxy, Merritt dude,
Yeah.
they started clicking.
Yeah.
So we'll see how that goes going forward, but JD5 looked like JD5 from last year in the second half, so it's good to see. New England, hell of a game.
Mhm.
Hell of a game. I'm hoping they played such a great game against Buffalo that they have a letdown spot against us. Don't take us as serious, but we'll see. It's Mike Vrabel-led team. I think they'll be locked in. So,
I agree.
Jacksonville, I don't know how they're here, for being honest.
Yeah.
They're finding ways to win, and Kansas City isn't. Honestly, call me crazy, but I don't know if you watched. Chris Jones was out there giving half-ass effort.
Yeah. Yep.
He needs to look himself in the mirror. He's quick to blame people for not doing their job. You
Mhm.
need to hustle your butt off. Y'all are a 2-2 team. You don't have luxury of taking plays off. Come on,
Yep.
man. You're supposed to be a captain, leader. I need to see it.
Yeah. I agree. No, for sure. I saw that, and like, I get it. Like, the beginning was confusing because he fell twice, but like, he still got up, and like, you stopped and like started walking.
Yeah, I mean, the one
Like-
thing you do on defense is what? Pursue.
And he did not.
Come on, man.
Yeah. But it's a great slate last week for NFL. Tavius pulled out the win with 3 points over me and Zach. We'll see if he can do it again next week. Going on from that, what are your picks for next week? We got Thursday night football, Philadelphia at the Giants. Looks like clean slate, Philadelphia. Any games that we kind of just want to go talk about real quick? I mean, we got Broncos and Jets. Zach's going underdogs with Jets.
I mean, I don't know what Zach's picking. He just wants to lose. That's great. I don't know what he's saying from the Jets that thinks they got any chance.
Yeah, I don't know either. The way that Denver's
I
been
think this
playing.
game is international. So
Yeah.
maybe
Yeah, I think it is. I think it's in London, I think. I don't know,
It is in
but
London. Yeah.
um, Cardinals, Colts, clean sweep with Indy. Chargers, Miami, clean sweep with Chargers. Cleveland, Pittsburgh, clean sweep with the Steelers. Tampa Bay, San Fran. Zach is going San Fran. We are both going Tampa Bay.
This one makes sense.
Yeah.
San Francisco's finding ways to win.
Mhm.
So is Tampa.
Yeah.
I can see San Fran keeping it close, and at the end, one of them just makes a mistake.
Yeah. I agree. The next, what is that? 4 games. We're all agree. Dallas over Carolina, Seattle over Jacksonville, Rams over Baltimore,
Which
and
I feel like I want to pick Jacksonville.
against Seattle.
Yeah, I mean, they're at home, finding ways to win. Seattle just lost a heartbreaker,
Yeah.
and then, Jacksonville just won a confidence boosting game. You beat the Super Bowl champs 3 of the last 5 years. I mean, that's feel good. So I don't know.
You
Man, I
going
want
you
to
gonna
do it.
switch it? You gonna switch
I
it?
think I'm gonna do it. I think I'm gonna
All
do it.
right.
There we go.
All right. Well, you just switched that one up. So you got Jacksonville, and I'm gonna stick with Seattle. Tennessee, Vegas. We all got Vegas. And then Cincy, Green Bay. Yes, I am picking Cincy just because Flacco has already beat Green Bay. So I will take my chance on this game. We'll see.
Appreciate that.
New England, New Orleans. You're taking New England.
Yeah, I mean, the Saints fan in me wants them to have a letdown spot, but I mean, we both played the same team on the road. We lost by 12. They won by 3. I mean, at the end of the day, I think them getting Christian Gonzalez back has helped their defense a lot. Um, the Bills did not have success running the ball, and that's what we've been trying to do is run the ball. I mean, I think it's just bad matchup. I think Patriots are playing with a lot of confidence. We'll have confidence too. I think it'll be a close game, 100%. But I just don't feel pulling it out.
Yeah, I mean, the way that New England's been playing, I don't. Even though it's at home for you guys, I don't see you guys beating New England. They're just too hot right now. They could come in thinking like overlooking you guys, but I don't see that. So I'm going with New England. Um, Next game, Detroit, Kansas City. You're going Kansas City. I'm going Detroit. You think that they bounce back this week?
Yeah, I mean, if they're 2-3, they're in a desperate mode. They're at home. Um, Detroit, I don't believe they played anyone in the last couple weeks.
No.
They just played the Bengals. They just beat the Browns. Uh, and they beat the Ravens. But they haven't played a good defense yet, I guess, relatively.
Mm.
Kansas City, bad taste in their mouth. I think they pull up the film of people not trying, and they just get extra effort this
Yeah,
week, especially against a top contender.
I could see it. I could
But
see it.
man, I just hate myself sometimes.
Why?
Because at the end of the day, what do we have to our names, Aiden? Strength and honor.
Are you flipping something?
I'm flipping something. I'm flipping something like I work at a burger shop.
I knew it.
Please. Come on, man. I think what's New England thinking, they gonna think stuff sweet in New Orleans, and it might be. You might get spanked, but I think we about to do some spank.
Spanking, huh?
Oh yeah.
So not even a close game.
I mean, there's gonna be a touchdown for sure.
Okay.
I think like 24-21. That'd be nice. Blake Grupe redeems himself. Game-winning field goal. If he doesn't, he needs to be kicked off immediately. But yeah, I mean, also at the end of the day, I gotta catch up. I mean, Aiden, y'all don't know if y'all see this, but Aiden just copied my picks this week.
I did not. I did not.
We have 1, 2, 3, 4.
I'm gonna go off of the way I feel. I'm not gonna just pick random games just because we have the same picks.
I mean, we have 5 different picks, so I mean, I could catch up a lot this week,
You could.
or I could go down a lot.
That is also true. Last 2 games, we got Buffalo and Atlanta, and then the last one is Chicago and Washington. I'm the only one going Washington. You guys
I
are
think
both going Bears.
if I wasn't such a big Saints fan, I think I would pick Atlanta in this spot.
Really?
I mean, if you think about it, they're coming off a bye week. They've got 2 weeks to prepare for Buffalo.
Yeah.
Buffalo just had a letdown loss.
Yeah.
They're going to be reeling, so that could give them the motivation they need, but going on the road is hard. And that, I mean, it's one of the best teams in the league. That stadium's going to be rocking. I think Atlanta can have a couple surprises for them.
Are you flipping?
I can't,
Okay.
but I
You
wouldn't
can.
be shocked if Atlanta won.
You can see the win for Atlanta.
100%.
Okay, why'd you pick the Bears?
Similar story, coming off a bye week. This team derailed their season last year with the Hail Mary. I think Washington played well against the Chargers. But I don't think they're as good as what they showed against the Chargers due to some injuries and etc. and some mistakes by Herbert in the second half. But mainly, Ben Johnson's a great schemer. You've got 2 weeks to prepare for a quarterback like this. And Chicago's at home. It might be a little chilly. We'll take them in that Monday night spot.
Alright. Well, that is week 7. Or it's week 6, sorry. Week 7 for NFL. Go ahead and let us know what your picks are. Who you think's going to win this week. Is Tavius going to have a back-to-back week in the NFL? Or is Zach going to make his comeback this week? Or am I finally going to get back on the top of picks of this week, even though I've been nowhere to be found the last 2 weeks, 3 weeks, because Zach has won the past 2 weeks. Now you won last week. So hopefully we can see who is back, who's going to be back on top. Now, for college football.
Oh, yeah.
Now, let's go ahead and let me get this shared. Been waiting for this one. We got notes in here. I left the notes in here. Meanwhile, let's just go ahead and go through these real quick. Winner of the week last week, yours truly, by 1 point. Tavius was second. Zach was last.
Overall, Tavius had the best week.
Huh?
Overall, I had the best week, NFL and college. Depending on there.
Oh, by combining both of them, is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you won NFL, I won college. Overall week, you won. Okay.
Yeah. 100%.
Cool, but we had another great slate of college football. We had a lot of top 25 teams lose, which was crazy, but also fun to watch. Any takeaways so far on your end, Tavius?
Yeah. let's talk about. Yeah, I knew Cincinnati would win. I didn't. I guess I figured they would. I didn't expect them to be dominating them for most of the game. Ohio State made it interesting near the end.
Yeah.
But I don't know what's up with just going on the road in college. It's just like dang near insurmountable for teams. It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
Let's see.
So my thing with the whole Cincy game and why I didn't pick Cincy is just because whenever I thought of Cincy, I thought of the Nebraska game, and I'm not 100% sure on Nebraska. Like, sure, them and Michigan were close for a little bit, and then Michigan pulled it out. But like, they didn't. Cincy hasn't really played anybody like at a high caliber talent, I guess, in my eyes. So I was just gonna stick with Iowa State. I mean, veteran quarterback, but they were playing really good before. So, but I wasn't shocked that Cincy won the game.
I mean, Penn State.
Huge shocker. Huge shocker. I mean, I thought they were gonna come back and win. At the end, they were coming back, but they just couldn't. I mean, it's embarrassing. Embarrassing. You're playing a UCLA team that just fired their head coach, their offensive coordinator, and their defensive coordinator. You have a guy who's never put on a headset.
Yeah, he didn't even know how to work a headset.
No.
And you let him score 42 points on you?
They won based off of good vibes.
100%.
And Penn State couldn't stop them at all. So it's crazy that happened. Is Franklin gone there?
I mean, if they turn their season around. I mean, they got Northwestern coming up, Iowa. I mean, they have to be Ohio State or Indiana.
Yeah. They have to be both.
If they lose both, he's out of there. Has to.
They have to win both to make the college football playoffs.
I mean, they all have to win both to like contend for the Big Ten.
Yeah. But
I mean, I just never thought I'd say this, but Penn State's in the same realm record-wise as Michigan State, Rutgers, Purdue, and Wisconsin.
yeah. It's crazy.
And this team was getting a top 10 team, college football playoff worthy, and it's like I think they let the loss to Oregon linger too much, and that's a coach's fault.
Yeah.
Too much emotion, like they let the pressure get to them, losing to Oregon, and they kept, and they couldn't lock in, refocus, take it 1 week at a time.
Which is crazy because they went toe to toe with Oregon, and then they turn around and go all the way out to UCLA, who hasn't won a game this season.
I mean, and another could be, I mean, they started slow.
Yeah.
Because they're traveling across country. I mean, it has effects on teams.
It does. It
The only
does.
team it doesn't have effect on is Ohio State and Oregon. Everyone else struggles on the road.
And we'll see if it affects Indiana this week too.
I mean, I think they're cooked.
You think Indiana is?
I think Illinois wasn't as bad as they performed that day. And Indiana got a little too much love that day.
Gotcha.
I think that's more of a 35-24 game on a regular night.
Okay.
And I think Indiana's a little too overhyped in my opinion. It's the same thing as last year. I forget who they smoked. They smoked a good team last year. At home. And everyone's like, Google me.
Yeah.
And then they get embarrassed.
Yeah.
So I think same thing's going to happen this year. I mean,
Okay. We'll get there. We'll get there.
yeah, my fault. I mean, we'll talk about it. I can't wait to hear you rant.
You want to talk about it now?
Oh yeah. I mean, there's nothing else to talk about. I mean, we pretty much picked the same teams.
I mean, I was gonna touch on the Vandy Alabama game. I mean, Bama
Oh, yeah.
struggled. They struggled at the beginning.
I wouldn't say they struggled. It was a competitive game. Both teams giving a little, taking a little, and then near the end, I think Alabama just outworked Vandy.
Yeah.
And I want to talk about after the game. Javi is out there saying, I can do whatever if I want to an Alabama fan. Like, all right, kid, you're 24, you're on your 6th year in college trying to get a 7th.
Yeah.
Chill out. And then his teammate or whoever was with them was like, you're talking to kids. Y'all are all getting paid hundreds of thousands of dollars, and you're no longer kids, you're adults. Grow up.
Yeah. Yep. It's a business, and you're getting paid.
Yeah,
So
and it's like, come on, man, y'all was talking all that noise, you lost, take it on the chin, move on.
yep.
I can't wait to play them. I hope we. Yeah, that made it shouldn't have made me that mad, but it was like, I don't know, you can dish it but can't take it, and then want to use the whole we're kids part.
Yeah.
That's soft, in my opinion.
Yeah.
But yeah, but I think Alabama, I think everyone overinflated the Florida State win. Florida State's a solid team, and Alabama got caught off guard, and they
Yeah.
were on the road. These college teams they don't do well on the road, most of them.
Yeah.
But I think it lit a fire under Alabama. We saw them have an emotional win against Georgia and able to come back and respond and put together a solid performance against Vandy. I think Alabama is better than what people thought they were just from the start of the year, and I think they're going to keep winning games, and then it's going to get competitive when we all go through that gauntlet together. So
Yeah.
we'll see how it plays.
Yeah. I'm interested to see how the rest of their season kind of comes down to it.
I mean, they're on the road again against Missouri this week, so we'll talk about that later. But
Yeah,
we'll find
that's
out.
true. I was talking more about Vandy. I'm interested to see
Oh.
how they take this loss and how they're going to bounce back
Who-
and do that. But
I mean, they
um,
have a guy then play us. So
yeah, but we'll see. But yeah, what are your? I'll let you go first.
all my thoughts about these Longhorns.
Yeah,
You can see the talent Arch Manning has, but whether it's coaching or self confidence or a little bit of both, I just see a quarterback that just doesn't rely on mechanics, or the mechanics aren't good enough, so he can fall back on under pressure. I mean, it's he just this dude has happy feet, doesn't set his feet, can't make throws. But then
Yeah.
there's times where he throws a great ball, and you see it, and it's like, how do we get that consistency? And I don't want to hear his lack of starts, because at the end of the day, you step on the field, the expectation is to perform.
Yeah.
And it's not like, I don't know. I think we give the quarterbacks a little benefit of the doubt too much, and let them get off easy of like, oh, they just haven't started enough games. With all the technology and how much often they practice on all the film you can study, I just don't think they're being coached right. Like, it's not a lack of starts thing. For every week, you have happy feet in the pocket and can't stand in there and make a throw. Consistent.
yeah,
So I don't know if Sark's fault or what, but I think honestly the defense underperformed. They
really.
got out physical.
Well, I mean, yeah,
Or
See-
Florida finally figured it out that we need to run the ball first. And it could be a mix of both, but it's like I expected more from the defense. And more from the offense. But I mean, Sark does make a good point. There's 136 teams. Have 134 teams travel to Florida and to Ohio State. See how many win. There's only a handful. So, I mean, yeah, at the end I'm disappointed. Texas put a disappointing performance. They know it. And they need to figure it out quick. But, go ahead and talk about how proud you are of your boys.
Well, first off, I want to kind of piggyback off of what you were saying. I'm not sure if it's a number of starts for Manning, but what I saw on Saturday was he is not seeing the field and not throwing the ball where and when he needs to. You said something about his feet. Maybe it is his feet. Maybe he does have too happy feet, or maybe he just doesn't know when the timing. Like, I don't think he's adjusted to the timing, because there were 2 plays that were wide open for them to score touchdowns. One of them was on Arch, and the other one was on a trick play. It was a double. It was a trick play. The dude wheeled out to the side, and he had a wide open guy in the middle of the field and just over launched it. Arch did the same thing. So, like, there were plays, that they were able to hit to kind of make some marks in the game. But as you said, they got out physical. I mean, Florida dominated the offensive line and defensive line. I do think that Florida figured it out on the offensive side. Whenever we went to the LSU game, I told you at that game that you guys could not tackle ball whenever we handed him the ball. We ran him, I think, 8 to 10 times, and we had DJ throw 50 times. This game was complete opposite. We developed the run game first, and then hit our passes when we needed to. DJ looked like he was his old self, like he was comfortable, he was seeing the field, he was able to do all this stuff just because we had a run game. Texas had to come down and honor that run game. So, and sure, like, DJ did get he got a little lucky with the touchdown throw to Dallas Wilson on that slant. It was RPO, picked it. If that safety doesn't come over like a half a second too early, he locates the ball, picks it. But he didn't. It was high enough to where he couldn't get it. So I was proud of the way that they fought. This is what I was kind of hoping they were going to do. As I mentioned last time, I don't know what it is, but a bye week with Billy, like, the team just like rallies behind him and comes out and plays the way that they need to, the way that they should. If they would have played like this to start the season, I would not be shocked if we have only one loss. But obviously we didn't. We're sitting here with 3 losses, so it's kind of backs against the wall. We got to fight. Defense played okay. They played good enough, but there were too many plays that either Texas didn't connect on, or they did and we just ended up bending, not breaking. That needs to be cleaned up ASAP. Sure, we got 2 picks off of Arch at the end. That's the end time. But offense still needs to be a little more crisp. We could have put the game away early. We didn't. We had a punt. We got rid of the ball. One of the fumbles, phenomenal play. It was beautiful. It was wide open. And the defender for Texas just made an outstanding play, punched the ball out. Unfortunate. But, yeah, I am excited to see how we take this, if it's going to be too big in our heads or if it's something that we have to lock back in and play with. But no, I mean, I had faith in them. I was hoping that this is what was going to happen. You were calling me delusional, I get it. But the way that Arch and Texas has been playing, I was just hoping that we showed up and we could have handled business, and we did. So it was a great day Saturday. It felt good. If you follow me on social media, on Instagram, my story was getting blown up with Florida stuff. But that's the feeling that I miss, that I don't get as much. But hopefully we can keep this ball rolling and go on to the next week, or this week, and take it to Kyle Field. But it's pretty interesting because you said something about Arch's feet, and in my head I've watched so many QB breakdowns of over just the SEC and like other QBs, and everybody talks about QB's feet, and I understand that they are very important, and it's all about the hitch and the steps and the timing of everything. No. I'm going completely. You said something about the feet, but this is like that's triggered something else. So like, my biggest thing is that everybody critiques QB's feet, right? DJ Lagway, he was critiqued about his feet from the start of the season to now. Some of the throws that people can make, hence DJ, hence Nussmeier, hence Arch Manning, I feel like too many people are trying to critique their feet and like really trying to like drill into them, and they're getting away from what they're used to doing. My thought process is, if it's not broke, don't fix it. You can tweak a little bit here and there, but don't ask a kid to change his whole throwing motion, to change his whole feet, to change his whole thing, and expect him to do exactly what he was doing before. Instead of, hey, let's tweak it just a little bit. Like, let's not go, hey, we're reteaching you how to do your steps. We're reteaching you how to do all this stuff. So that's just my 2 cents on that. Like, that's been in my head for a while, and then you just brought up the quick feet and stuff for Manning, and then my head went straight there. But I don't know if you feel the same way.
When I say feet, they look unsettled in the pocket.
Yeah.
And that's not like, I mean, if they want to throw sidearm, whatever, like, if they want to have their burn mechanic do that, so be it. I'm just like, hey, settle in. You're fine. The pocket collapsing, but you can stand in there and make the throw. But then when he starts getting your feet all, you're jumpy, and now you just, and then he tries to throw it last second. It's like, okay, well, if now it's not there. I bring this point up. Near the end of the game, they're trying to come down and score a touchdown to tie it. Arch goes out because his helmet comes off. The backup comes in. Look at the two plays before, then watch his backup. Calm feet, doesn't get routed when the pressure's coming in, throws a dart across the middle.
Mm-hmm.
Next play, Arch, quick feet, unsettled. They can't do nothing.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. Just look at the difference.
No. And I get that, but I mean, I've just seen so many people attack other quarterbacks for like their mechanics and their feet work, and it's like, I get it, but like, again, if it's not broke, don't fix it. Like, DJ can make throws that most, or I'm not going to say most, because there are a lot of quarterbacks that can, but he can make throws that people can't make. And it doesn't matter where his feet are, it's just the flick of his wrist, it's the way that he throws the ball. Like, he had one, I don't know if you saw, I think it was like a quick little drag across the field, and he just is under pressure, sidearm flicks it, and it's perfect right on the dot to Sturdivant, and he just goes. So, like, my whole thing is, again, if it's not broke, don't fix it. But I'm happy that they got the win. It's time to move on. We got a big opponent, Texas A&M, and we can go straight in to our picks for that one. And we got receipts here, by the way. I'm not deleting those. I didn't change that either. Tavius did, so don't you dare. Don't you dare. Alright, so this week, we got a couple games. I mean, I want to go South Florida with this one. I really do. But I'm not, because I really want them to lose. So I'm gonna ride with you with Texas, North Texas.
Mine is it's South Florida's on the road.
Yeah.
North Texas has looked good. I think this American Conference race is super interesting. You got Navy, North Texas, South Florida, Tulane,
Mhm.
and Memphis.
Yeah.
I can see them all beating each other. Um, so I think it's gonna be an interesting race, but I'm gonna go with the home team. And just North Texas looked great. So we'll see. This will be the best test they play. Um, it'll be a good game on Friday night. You know.
Yeah. But the next three games we all agreed: Washington over Rutgers, Ohio State over Illinois, Oregon over Indiana. You said
It'll be interesting watching the Ohio State, Illinois, Indiana, Oregon.
Mhm.
I think Illinois, this is their chance to respond and prove that they're a better team than what they showed.
Yeah.
I don't think Ohio State's in a big letdown spot. They have a defense that travels. But if Illinois can keep it close, I think it'll say a lot. And they'll have momentum going into the rest of their games. Indiana, I think, is just not as good as people think they are. And I think if this was at Indiana, it'd be a close game. It's at Oregon, they're going to get their tail. I think they lose by 17.
See, I don't think they. I think this is a closer game than what people are expecting. Just because I think that this is going to have the same feeling that Illinois and Indiana had, where everybody was picking Illinois, and everybody's going to be picking Oregon. But I think Indiana does keep it close, but I do think Oregon pulls it out. We'll come back to the Florida A&M game. Northwestern, Penn State. I do think Penn State bounces back. I don't see them losing to Northwestern at home. We all picked Penn State. We all picked Texas Tech. We all picked Georgia. We'll come back to the LSU game. We all picked Iowa State. We all picked Tennessee. We all picked Georgia Tech, Florida State. You picked USC. Me and Zach picked Michigan. You think that the traveling hurts Michigan on this one, or is there other reasons?
And I sense a little desperation from USC. Them going on the road and losing to Illinois, it was a chance for them to get their big win of the year. And I mean, after Michigan, their next two games that are worth winning are Notre Dame and Oregon, and they're both on the road. Tough games to win.
Mm-hmm.
But I think if they need a statement win, it's now. And it's also last time Michigan traveled on the road to play a decent team, they lost. So.
True. Yeah, I mean, I think Michigan kind of pulls it out. USC losing to Illinois. I think Michigan is a better team than Illinois. So I know that Michigan's going to have to travel, but I do think that they travel, and I do think that they play well.
I would like to point out, USC is favored.
That's fine.
So Vegas in their algorithm are siding with me.
That's fine. That's fine. I'm going to still stick with Michigan.
Even ESPN Analytics, 69
USC 69%.
chance to win.
I didn't know it was that high. We'll come back to that. I will come back to that. I'll still marinate in it and choose here in a little bit.
According to the Power Index, USC's the fourth best team in the Big Ten. It's Ohio State, Oregon, Indiana, USC, then Michigan, then Penn State.
Okay. I'll still think about it. We all have BYU over Arizona. You have Utah beating Arizona State.
We've seen Arizona State go on the road and lose to a similar team. So I just think with Utah specifically, I have to double check something. Utah hasn't looked bad this year.
No, they haven't. I'm not that shocked that you picked Utah. I mean, I can't sit here and say I didn't think about it. But you changed these a little bit, didn't you?
Yeah, I thought about it.
Yeah.
I mean, they got blown out by Texas Tech.
Yeah. Yeah.
That game was competitive for a while. And
It was. It
I
was.
think Arizona State, they're a solid team. But them going on the road and losing to Mississippi State opened my eyes to. And they went on the road to Baylor and only won by 3.
Yeah.
So Utah's in a position where they can beat a ranked team, get some momentum before going to BYU and playing their rivalry game. And then it's pretty much coast rest of the year. So if Utah's locked in these next 2 weeks, I think it'll help their Big 12 chances a lot. Yeah, give me Utah at home. That's the big thing. And as you
Yeah.
can see, I like going home teams a lot.
Yeah.
Now you
As you did for this next pick, Nebraska and Maryland.
Yeah, I'm not confident with this one.
Yeah, I think Dylan Raiola and that Nebraska teams, I mean, I think they're coming off of a bye. So I think they're ready for this one, and they're ready to roll.
I mean, actually, I'm confident. They spanked Wisconsin, lost to Washington by 4. Washington is a solid team.
Washington had to travel.
Huh?
Washington had to travel.
Yeah, so I mean, that speaks to Washington. I mean, also, to be fair, Washington held Ohio State to 24 points.
Yes. Yeah.
So, you know what? Yeah, I like that pick. Maryland defends home turf.
All right. Clemson, Boston College. Clemson. We all got Clemson.
Hands
UCF.
up, Clemson's back.
Clemson's
That bye
back.
week, they needed that bye week. I think Clemson wins out.
Okay.
Am I
Since
crazy?
No, I don't think you're crazy. I mean, I think I haven't seen what the rest of their schedule is.
They're at Boston College,
Yeah.
at home against SMU, Duke, Florida State, Louisville, Furman, and then at South Carolina.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I can see them winning out.
Especially Duke. If Duke keeps winning, I mean, they're going to get ranked.
Yeah.
If Florida State keeps winning, they'll be ranked. So then that's 2 ranked teams back to back. And Louisville, they keep winning, they'll be ranked. So 3 teams back to back that they'll beat that are ranked.
Yeah.
I mean,
Let's see if
also,
they
I just need them to do better so they can be ranked. When LSU schedule's compared at the end, we beat a ranked team
Yeah.
on the road. Put that out there.
Cincy, UCF. Me and you both have Cincy. Zach has UCF. I think
I don't know what he's thinking.
he might just want to be a little different on that one. Same with this next one, TCU, K-State. We all got Bama. I'm shocked Zach picked Bama for that game.
I think this would be the week to pick Missouri.
I agree. We've been talking about this one all year. We thought that the Vandy game was going to be personal, as we said last week, but this is the one where they had 2 back-to-back games that were important. They won both of those, and so now they're going to Missouri. But we'll see. And Missouri was on a bye week, so they're fully they got guys healthy and ready to rock and roll.
I wouldn't be surprised. I think if y'all are betting people, You should bet on Missouri touchdown first drive.
UCLA, Michigan State. We all got Michigan State. We all got Ole Miss. You're going Texas over Oklahoma.
I mean, it's desperation mode. You're playing your biggest rival. You lost your 2 games at. You're 3-2. You beat 3 teams you're supposed to. You lost 2 games where you should have won one of them. You're what? 0-1 in the SEC. I mean, if this isn't a must-win, I don't know what is. And
See?
John Mateer's pushing to play, playing hurt with a broke hand. I know he got surgery by the best hand surgeon in the world, I guess, but listen, I don't trust it enough. I think he's rushing back too soon. Texas, they're putting everything on the bulletin board this week. They're gonna come out, and if you can't get up for Oklahoma, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like.
This game will be interesting for sure. I don't know if Mateer plays. Like you said, he is pushing to play. I don't know if he does. I think this is kind of just a, hey, like, I think I can play. And then
I think
won't.
with Oklahoma's schedule, like Texas's, it's hard because it's SEC, but like they have 3 they should win games, and then 3 it's gonna be tough.
Mm-hmm.
Oklahoma, they play Texas at South Carolina,
Mm-hmm.
Ole Miss, Tennessee, Bama, Missouri, LSU. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 5 top 15 teams.
Mm-hmm.
That's brutal.
Yeah.
And you're at Tennessee and Bama. Sheesh.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to Oklahoma. Their defense is, I think, the number 1 defense in yards right now. So,
Right,
the way that
we talked about this. You better stop pulling stats at your butt.
I'm not. I looked that up.
Are you sure?
Unless it changed from last week, yes.
They do allow the least amount of yards.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I thought. Didn't pull it out my butt.
Allowed. Second in sacks. Yeah, good defense.
Yeah.
To be fair, they ain't played nobody.
That's fine.
They played one good team. I guess you wouldn't count Auburn as a good team.
That's fine.
They gave up 3 points to Illinois State. 3 points to Temple, 0 points to Kent State. That's a little inflated. Let's be real.
Still, I think they have a good defense.
They play elite offenses the rest of the schedule.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see if it's legit.
Okay, where was this energy when it came to LSU? You said they ain't played nobody. When we played Ole Miss, we'll see if their defense is real.
No, that's not what I said. I said Ole Miss's defense. I said I was more worried about y'all's offense.
You were worried about the defense too. Ole Miss got a good offense. So you weren't worried about our defense.
Go back and watch the video. I said that the defense I was okay with. It was the offense I was sketched out about, and you were like, you guys were running safe stuff, and then I was like, do you think that's gonna hurt you guys for not playing to your ability? Don't believe me? Go back. Don't believe me? Go back. Just like you didn't believe me. Just like you didn't believe me that Oklahoma was number 1 defense in yards, and you thought I was pulling that out of my butt.
Number 1 defense in yards have to do with anything.
Huh?
That is not the metric to show you're a good defense.
You don't let up the most yards.
You can let up all the yards you want. It matters if you score points.
That's fine. I do it my way, you do it your way.
This guy. All I'm saying is, you know what? We're gonna get to it later. All right, go ahead. We all picked the same teams to end it.
All right, let's go up to your game. You guys are playing South Carolina.
Well, we gotta go to mine first. I'm just messing.
We can go to mine.
Nah, LSU. I mean, hey, we had a bye week. We've seen teams respond well to bye weeks. I don't know what's going on with Nussmeier. Is he hurt? Is he not hurt? I wish there was a little bit more transparency from Brian Kelly. Um, I think we respond and win. Albeit South Carolina isn't as good as people thought they were. Still a solid team. I mean, you can beat anybody, but they're just not as good as people thought they were. We said LSU versus Ole Miss, we'll find out the offense is good. LSU's offense was inconsistently good. After having a bye week, and now we'll see if it's a coaching problem or a skills problem. Because after a bye week, you should be able to have a game plan, an effective one to say the least. In the clear, I mean, we saw Florida. Best their offenses look after a bye week. They figured something out. We'll see if the coach can figure something out. If not, I think our offense is a coaching problem as opposed to a player's problem. Now, if we look good, all right then. I think we're similar to Florida. We might have figured something out. We won't really be able to tell until we play a better defense. But I think we figure it out, and we do well enough to do what we're supposed to do. I think what's unfair is there's been a little bit overreaction to us losing to the number 4 team in the country, and we only gave up 24 points. Like, people were overreacting a little too much. Let's be real. Let's be real. College football has the worst overreactions of all time.
Yeah, maybe.
It makes no sense. Yeah, like, everyone wants to give us a 4% chance to make the SEC title game now. Like, come on, man. We were projected to lose, and we lost. So how are we just now out of playoff contention?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think you guys win this game. The thing that I will be looking forward to is kind of what you said, is your offense. I'm interested to see how Nuss comes and bounces back. I don't think South Carolina has what it takes to beat you guys on both sides of the field. On defense, offense. I think that even if Nuss comes out and plays the way that he did, like at Ole Miss, I think you guys can still win pretty good. But I'm expecting Nuss to come out and look like himself from last year. Like, I am expecting that offense to roll. Defense, I mean, I haven't had a problem with your defense at all, even though you try to say that I have. But no, I don't think your defense is your guys' problem for the first time in a couple years. I think it's more of your offense has just been inconsistent, but it has been good in some places. And I think most of your problems are coming from your quarterback play. If he is hurt, if he's not, like you said, like there hasn't been much word come out on either one of them. But yeah, I mean, I don't see you guys having a problem with South Carolina at home. That being said, we can kind of transition over to the Florida A&M game. And I know what you're going to say. Hayden, you said you weren't going to pick them this week. Well, I've done some film studying. And the way that our offense played this past week, if we play exactly how we played against Texas A&M, I think we beat A&M. A&M has leaks in their D-line. I mean, halftime with Mississippi State was 7-3 A&M. Don't get me wrong, I know Mississippi State's a better team than they were in the past, but I think we can run the ball better than Mississippi State, and I think we capitalized on some of the things that Mississippi State couldn't. Our offensive line is veteran all across, so I think we can pick up their blitzes. I think we can pick up some of their stuff. We have wide receivers. Our whole wide receiver room is healthy now, so like anywhere we throw it, like we're good. My biggest what if is the way we play offense. If we go back to the way that we played the first 4 games, we're not winning this game at all. If we continue to play how we did against Texas, we have a good shot of winning this game. Texas A&M's offense is the only thing that really scares me. Reed tore us up last year, and I hope that Ron Roberts goes back and sees what he did, and I just pray he doesn't do the same thing. We need a QB spy on him the whole game, and we just need to be very sound and know our assignments on the back end. I think our front 4 can do damage, but I'm more worried about our coverages and the escape artist that Reed is. So, but I mean, our defense has been playing pretty good. Besides some of the plays that we let up that didn't hit against Texas, my big question mark is play calling on offense. If it can stay consistent, I'll be happy. And then how we're going to handle the defensive side of Reed on the loose. But I do think that we do have the pieces, and I do think we do have the style of play after the bye week to walk into Kyle Field, quiet the crowd, and walk out with a dub. Texas Tech did try to take DJ away from us, so I think DJ first time going back playing in his home state, I think he will be ready for this game. So that's why I'm taking Florida.
See, I actually don't have a problem with you taking Florida in this one. I do think A&M's slightly overrated. I think A&M's defense is vulnerable. So like you said, if y'all control the line of scrimmage, run the ball, and then set up your passing game that way, this will be a dogfight. Only reason I'm going for A&M is because they're at home.
And it's a night game.
Night game, at home, doesn't have juice. Florida keeps this close enough long enough. I think they'll pull off. But I just think A&M being at home, they're getting that feeling of, all right, if we don't make it happen this year, then it's not going to happen. Because I mean they win this, beat Arkansas, then it's their toughest 2 matchups of the year: at LSU, at Missouri. Now, if they lose this game, it's gonna make it tough for them to make it out of that little hole 2-0. So they'll split that in there. Now they're 2 losses playing South Carolina and Texas.
There's another reason why I also picked Florida. Texas A&M is the #1 most penalized team in the SEC.
Discipline.
So now I can't say too much because Florida's also, like, we shoot ourselves in the foot a lot. But if we can stay out of their way of shooting themselves in the foot more than us, I think we can make that an advantage on our end. So that also played a part on top of everything else I said. But I mean, against Mississippi State, I think they had, at one point they had like, I think it was like 5 penalties for over 70 yards. It was like crazy. So But yeah, that's
I mean, hey, if Florida
we'll
finds
see.
a way to win this, I mean, they got a hard schedule coming up. But if they win this game, I think there's belief now. And a team with belief is a hard team to beat.
Yeah, if they win this game, I could see them. I will give you where I stand right now. Right now, I think if we can win this game, that's why I'm picking them. If I feel like we can win it, I will pick them. Um, Mississippi State, I tell you this every year. There's teams that we should not be close with that I just have a gut feeling that's going to be close, and it's always Kentucky at Kentucky, which we have this year, and some other team that we just shouldn't be. That other team is Mississippi State for homecoming. Next week, I have chills down my spine about guys, especially if we win this game. I would pick Mississippi State next week. If we win this game, I 100% think that Mississippi State could walk into the swamp and take it away. The only reason I say that is because Arkansas did that 2 years ago whenever they shouldn't have. Like, we should have smoked Arkansas, but they came in and beat us. But we play down to people because we overlook people, and it's just crazy. But Georgia, I think Georgia's not as good as they normally are, and I think we could take that one. Ole Miss at Ole Miss, I don't think we have a shot. Tennessee at the Swamp, I do think so, just because it's been forever since Tennessee's won in the Swamp, and that game is always close no matter what. And then Florida State is going to be, I think, a dogfight. So that's where I stand right now. I don't see us winning out.
I don't think you need to. If you beat A&M, you beat Mississippi State, you just have to go 2 out of 3 against Georgia, Ole Miss, Tennessee to have a shot.
Yeah.
Which is going to be tough.
Yeah, for sure. But I don't know.
But I would say if you win this game, beat Mississippi State, lose to Georgia, beat Kentucky. Stylistically, I like y'all against Ole Miss. If I'm being honest.
Yeah.
Because you got a great D line. They won't be able to run the ball as much now. Your DBs might get cooked. But I think you'll be able to stymie them enough. And then you got Ball. If Ball's healthy, DJ Lagway's healthy, I think y'all can run the ball on Ole Miss easy.
Yeah.
And then let's say y'all win that, you go into that game. Unfortunately, the Tennessee game, Florida State game, will be 6-4. But you'll be what? 6-1 in SEC play, or 4-2 in SEC play.
Yeah.
5-2. So you win that, you're 6-2 in SEC play. I can see it. Call me crazy, but you gotta win this week.
Yeah, I know. This week's big, not just for DJ going back home, but for the future. Like, every game is a playoff game from here on out, and I got to see how they're going to treat it. There's a lot of talk in the preseason, and we come out and do this to ourselves, so we'll see. But you got anything else?
I really hope LSU and the Saints win this weekend. That'd be nice.
I think you get one of the two.
I appreciate that. Let's put a friendly wager on it. How about that?
Like what?
If LSU and the Saints, only one of them wins, I'll do 20 push-ups.
Okay.
If they both lose, I'll do 40.
Okay.
If they both win, you do 40.
Okay.
All right, chat. You see that? All right. Y'all saw it, chat. Also, Yankees beat the Blue Jays.
They did. They did.
So, call me crazy. It might be a series.
Definitely is a series. Got to play tomorrow.
But no, they don't. Oh, they do. Oh, all teams play tomorrow. I don't
Yeah.
like how they do that.
Yeah, I don't either.
They've been
But
doing two. Now all of a sudden on a Wednesday you want to do 4.
yeah, I don't know.
Wait, okay, so let's go through this real quick. A little bonus feature for y'all. All right, got 4 games tomorrow. Let's pick them. Mariners at the Tigers. Mariners up 2-1.
I think Mariners. Mariners take that.
Mariners close it out. I think Tigers first game 5. Brewers Cubs.
Brewers.
Up 2-0.
Brewers.
Shabanya. I think the Cubs won 1. Mainly because James Hines pitching. He pitched well last series. I think he does it again. I'll take the Cubs now.
Yeah, the Brewers have been playing good ball against them, so I'm going Brewers.
Blue Jays at Yankees.
I think the Yankees. Huh? Oh, they're undecided.
Is Schittler, Mr. Breaking Debut. I think Yankees take that.
I do too. I think Yankees, they ride this game into the next game.
Phillies at Dodgers. Best series of the year so far.
As much as I'm gonna do it, just because I picked them to win it all. I say Phillies win 1.
I say I'll go with you on Phillies. So we both pick Yankees, Phillies. But you go Brewers to sweep. I go Cubs to win 1. And then you go Mariners to win. I go Tigers to tie it.
Yep.
And then on Thursday you got Phillies, Dodgers, Brewers, Cubs.
Those are all if necessary, right?
Yeah. So I think if Cubs force a game 4, they lose Thursday.
For sure.
And if the Phillies force a game 4, I'm going Dodgers. And then on Friday, if necessary for the Mariners, and if necessary for the Yanks, I think I'd go Blue Jays at home and Mariners at home.
Yeah, I'd probably do the same.
Actually, no. If the Yankees win, I think Yankees come back.
See, I think if they go back to Toronto, I say the Blue Jays take it.
Yeah. I don't think there's gonna be a Saturday game. I think both get decided either tomorrow or Thursday.
Yeah, I mean I do too.
Well,
All right. Well, if you've made it this far in the video, we appreciate you. We love you. Go ahead and give us the like, comment, subscribe. Maybe if you do all of those and you leave us a nice comment, might be a surprise for you. Never know. Never know. But
hello.
we just wanna make sure that if you are watching, you let us know. We love that you are watching and supporting us. But it's been another episode of the A&T podcast. Thank you for being here, watching it, supporting us, being active on all of our posts, and we will catch you next time. Have a good one. Peace.